Today I want to talk about the historical inaccuracy of charts. Hey everyone, welcome back to Drawbridge Finance. My name is Levi Woods, and as always, this is an opinion channel about money. I don't offer financial advice, and I don't work in the financial industry. I just have a very keen interest in finances, and I would love for everybody that I know around me to get rich with me. So that's why I have this channel. Anyways, I'm going to jump right into it as always. Today, a question comes from one of my subscribers, from Griswold. He says, when I look up the NASDAQ AINV, which is Apollo Investment Corp, for those of you who are new to this, the stock price was $18.36 on February 6, 2017. Your image shows $5.92 only one day later. What am I missing? For those of you guys who are new to the channel, Apollo, or AINV, is one of the portfolio components of my high yield dividend investing account. Now, of course, I highlighted Apollo in a video that I made 2 years ago, back in February, on February 6th of 2017, where I showed 10 stocks that had a high dividend yield of above 7%. And if we look at that chart, if we look back at that video, at that time I showed a screen grab and it literally showed the stock was $5.92. Now, of course, if I go on to Yahoo Finance now and I look at AINV and I look at the chart over the past 5 years, see back in 2017 on February 6th, showing a close of $18.36. Now, of course, my chart showed $5.92. And why is that happening? Well, what happened was what's called a reverse split. Between that date, 2 years ago, and now, there's been a share split. And this chart, by default, doesn't actually show it. So I'm going to show you how to turn that on. If you go up here to events, you click on events, you can see corporate actions, dividends. Now, the dividends are already shown. That's whenever it pays a dividend, it has this little box down here, the D. And what I'm going to turn on is this stock splits. So if I click that on, right down here, this little box appeared and it's a split and it says 3-to-1. It happened on December 3rd of 2018, so actually fairly recently. And this is a reverse split. So instead of one stock becoming many stocks, we actually took 3 stocks and amalgamated into one. So if somebody had in their account, they had 300 shares, then all of a sudden at a 3-to-1 reverse split, those 300 shares would become 100 shares. And the valuation of those 100 shares would triple. So they haven't actually lost any value, but that's what happened. Let's just give an easy comparison. If the stock was trading at $5 and you had 3 shares at $5 each, you'd have a total value of $15. If we do a reverse split, the 3 shares that you have at $5 each become 1 share that's worth $15. So the valuation of the investment has not changed at all. It's just the number of shares in the account have changed. So in this case, this is a reverse split. I don't know if you guys remember, but it wasn't that long ago that Apple had a $700 per share valuation. So let's take a look at that stock quickly. I'm just going to pull that up, AAPL. You can see there was a 1-to-7 split on June 9th of 2014. So what happened there was we had a $700 stock, and for every stock that you had, your portfolio would now have 7 stocks worth $100 each. So the valuation of the investment stays the same, but the number of shares that you have and the value of each of those shares change. Now, obviously, they have to adjust the charts historically, because if you left the Apple shares at $700 and you suddenly had 7 shares worth $700, it would have a massive valuation shift, which is not what actually happened. They just change the amount of shares that were available to shareholders to buy and sell. That's it. So that is why some historical charts are inaccurate. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, please click that like button down below. Subscribe if you don't already. I'll put a link up here for somewhere down here for the subscribe button, because you really should be subscribing. These are quick little videos, and I give lots of different opinions about money. So hopefully you might learn something. And let's all get rich together. Thanks so much for watching. See you soon.